Welcome to Next Gen Manufacturing. Let's talk about ordering tools. Just think about the last time you had to get a specific tool for a job. How much of your day got eaten up by that one simple task? Well, the digital revolution is finally coming for that headache. We're going to forget the old way of doing things and dive right into what we're calling the one-click toolbox and how it's about to totally streamline your shop's workflow.
Oh yeah, look at this. Let's be real. The old way on the left, that's a nightmare we all know a little too well, right? The phone calls, digging up part numbers, the endless email chains just to confirm one little detail. It's just friction. But then you look over at the right, the new way. One click, done. That isn't just a little bit better, it's a whole new way of thinking about how you get the tools you need to do your job.
So how do we get from that messy old way to the one-click reality? Well, it all starts with building a smarter foundation. And don't worry, we're not talking about some complicated software install. It starts with a simple, free online account that pretty much becomes the command center for your entire tooling operation. Let's take a look at what you get right out of the gate.
And the benefits are immediate. I mean, think about it. No more digging through old purchase orders because you can save and edit tool lists for any job. No more searching for your distributor's contact info, you just lock it in once. Even filling out your name and shipping details over and over, that's gone. Each of these little things is a frustrating task that just gets automated, and trust me, it adds up to a massive amount of saved time.
Okay, so once you've got that account set up, we get to the really cool part, building your virtual toolboxes. And you gotta forget the idea of a simple online shopping cart. This is so much more. This is about creating a dedicated, custom, digital toolbox for every single job, every machine, maybe even every operator in your shop.
And check out how fast this is. It's literally 3 clicks. You go to your carts, you click Create New, and you give it a name. That's it. You're already on your way to organizing your workflow in a way smarter way.
And this is where the light bulb really goes on. You could name a cart something like Job 15B, Aluminum Roughing, or Standard Tooling for the Haas. All of a sudden, you're not just buying parts anymore. You're building a repeatable, perfectly organized system that is completely tailored to how your shop actually works.
You know what this really is? It's your shop's new digital memory. So, 6 months from now, when a customer wants you to rerun that one tricky job, there's no digging through file cabinets. The exact tool list is right there in your account, saved forever, ready to be reordered in seconds.
Okay, so you've created these awesome empty toolboxes. Now for the really satisfying part, actually filling them up with the exact tools you need for the job. And the whole process here is designed to eliminate mistakes. You choose which toolbox it's for, you select your specific options like coatings right there on the page, you punch in the quantity you need, and you click Add. Every step is clear and precise, so there's just no room for the kind of confusion that leads to ordering the wrong part number. So picture this, you're on a product page. You're not just adding a generic end mill to your cart. You can specify right then and there that you need the Z+ coated version because you're working with a tough material. That exact spec is built right into your order from the very first click. And you know, the system is flexible. It adapts to how you work. So whether you're deep diving into a tool's technical data sheet or you're just quickly checking the stock on a part number you already know, you can add it to your toolbox right from that screen. No need to back out and start your search all over again.
All right, your perfect custom tool list is built and ready to go. Now for the moment, this is all about executing that one-click order.
And the final step is just so clean. You give your toolbox one last look over to make sure it's perfect, you confirm your distributor, which is already saved of course, and then you hit that Send Cart button. All that organization, all that prep work, it all comes down to a single satisfying click. And you're done. The second you click Send, the system just takes over. It bundles up your entire order, the tool list, the quantities, all your contact and shipping info into a perfectly formatted email and shoots it straight to your distributor. And you get CC'd on it, so you have an instant digital record of the order without having to lift another finger. So let's zoom out for a second. Why does a system like this really truly matter? Because this is what the digital shift in manufacturing actually looks like on the shop floor. It's about targeting a clunky, time-consuming, error-prone manual task and completely replacing it with something streamlined, intelligent, and automated. And this number right here, that's the result. This isn't some vague promise. It's the new standard. Your distributor gets back to you within 1 business day to confirm everything and process payment. It just completely replaces that old uncertainty with predictable, reliable service. So let's just boil it all down. What's the bottom line? You save a ton of time. You organize your jobs way more effectively.
You simplify the entire ordering process from start to finish. You get automatic digital records of everything, and maybe best of all, you finally eliminate that frustrating back and forth of phone calls and emails.
Look, a system like this brings your tool ordering process into the next generation of manufacturing, for real. So the only question left is, now that you've solved this piece of the puzzle, what part of your shop's workflow is going to be next to get its own one-click revolution?